class, before we go to this class, I want us to do a quick recap of what we did last class, and also if there is anyone that is having any challenge with any of the tasks, because I see most of us are not yet getting the tasks right. So you can just ask your question before we go to today's class. Anyone?
Okay, personally, I have in my own task, I've done up to 20 test cases, and for each one, but then it's yet to be marked or graded. I don't know if there's any other thing. And it's accessible, and I haven't seen any comments to what.
I did not. When you are done with your task, did you drop it on the channel that I just check? I'm only checking people that inform me that they are done with their tasks, right? I cannot be checking everyone's tasks randomly to see if you have fixed it or not. So once you are done, you should be able to notify me on the channel that, okay, I'm done with the tasks, or in my DM, just notify me so I'll go and check your tasks.
Yeah, I understand, Tifa, but then again, I know the last time I sent you a message in your DM and I didn't get a response. So I was like, okay, maybe you take your time to go randomly at the task. That is why I never bothered to say a word again.
No, I'm not checking randomly. You need to notify me on the channel that, okay, you're done with your task. So I'll be able to go back later with your name and check the task again.
Okay, no worries.
All right. Do you have another one? Thank you very much, Victor. Do you have another one with any other concern?
Okay. Good afternoon. No, my thing is, you've not accessed my test case. You said I didn't use the right spreadsheet, so which I did, and I sent you the link. So I'm not sure if you've seen it. Just want to confirm.
You sent the link to my DM. Just edit the link on your document instead, so I'll be able to check from there. I don't even get my point. I message you that you should edit your link on the document that you submitted. Edit that link. When I check the documents you submitted, I'm still seeing the last link, which I'm unable to access. It's not a Google spreadsheet. So edit that link that is on the Word document to the Google spreadsheet you did. So I'll be able to access it from your tax, not from my dear. I don't know if you get that statement, Dayo. Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I can hear you. I am actually done that. Send the main link for the test case. And I added it to the doc. Yes, the good doc.
All right. When did you do that? Because the last time I checked, as that's yesterday or this morning, I'm still seeing that formal link. When you asked me to go and check, there was a time you messaged me to go and check on the channel.
Yeah.
And I went to check, and I'm still seeing that formal link. But I'll check again if you said you've done it.
Okay.
I'll check it.
I'll check again too. Thank you.
All right. So do you have another person that still have any concerning the tax? Because I'm seeing like most of us have not really get the tax right, or we are not yet to submit the right stuff. So that's what I want us to briefly talk about before and a quick recap of what we did last class. Yes, physical. Okay. I'll assume we all are good to go with the tax, and I'll be expecting our response on the channel. Becca, you can unmute and talk.
Sorry, ma. Which tax? I'm kind of lost.
The test case tax, like the last tax that was uploaded on the channel.
Okay, are we supposed to continue with it?
No, I'm talking about those people that are yet to get it right?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. So who can give us a quick recap of what we did last class? Like a very quick recap of what we did last class before we go to today's class properly. Anyone?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Sadiq.
It's Victor, not Sadiq, sorry.
Sorry, Victor, I can hear you.
In the last class, we did practical steps to report bugs using the Linux app.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, that's basically what we did. Thank you very much, Victor. So
Thank
last
you.
class we did bug reporting using the application, like how you report a bug, how you assign a bug, how you change a bug status, like how you change a bug status, and everything around updating a bug as a QA and getting having a loop of what is going on with the future you are being assigned to. You are being assigned to, right? So that is okay. Yeah, sorry, I need to mute it. I was kind of distracted. So today we'll be doing exploratory testing, right? And we'll be talking about exploratory testing and how we are going to simulate a mobile environment on our PC to test a future that is that is mobile, like an application that's supposed to work on a mobile. So we are going to check that. So we are going to check that also. Please, you can unmute and talk, please.
Hi, Taiwo. Good evening. Sorry to take you back. On the linear invite, I noticed that some of the issues have this error sign in front of them. So I wanted to understand what that meant.
Error sign or a red sign? I don't understand the error you are talking about, please.
Like this error signal kind of exclamation mark.
Are you on the app? Can you share your screen?
On my mobile.
Are you on the app? Like, can you access the app?
No, I'm not. Okay.
Let me check if I can share my screen from here. Yes, no, you can talk. I'm trying to.
I think she's talking about priority. You know, if you set the
Okay,
priority high, it will bring the exclamation red mark.
okay. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. Yes, it's priority. Peace. Hello, peace. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, is the priority of a task. We have, if it's urgent, that's when you have that the mark in front of it. If it's
Okay.
I'm trying to share my screen now. Let me just share my screen. So can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Yes. So you see this priority, right?
Yes.
You see that it's for urgent, the high, the
Yes.
medium, and low. So anything that is urgent will come with this mark to inform the team that, okay, this is a very critical task that needs to be fixed as soon as possible. So rather than, so it's just, do you get the point now?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
All right. So we are going to be talking about exploratory testing and as well as how we can try to simulate an environment on our PC, like a mobile environment on our PC to check for responsiveness, basically responsiveness. And there's also an application we can also use to check for, to test, like to simulate as if we are on that particular mobile, is BlueStack. Please, can you see my screen? And if you can see my screen, I want to know what you are saying. And I'm not sure I'm sharing my whole screen. Can anyone just talk? Like, what can you see?
Yeah, sharing your whole screen, mom.
I'm sharing my whole screen.
Your
So
home.
I'm on my desktop, right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. So this is the BlueStack. Like, this is a simulator application. You can download it and try to check with it later. We are not really going that route today. We can talk about this more next class, right? So this is like, you will have to simulate that. Like, you want to create an environment. Okay, you're supposed to test a particular application on a mobile phone. So, but you don't have a mobile phone, or you don't have an Android phone. You will use this application to try to simulate the type of Android you want to use, and you're able to download it. Like, you go to the Play Store, you're able to download from the Play Store and install the application. Like, the same process we pass through, we are going to go through if you are to do that, if you have to test the application on your mobile, right? So you'll be able to do the same thing using this application. So you can try to, I don't know if this thing can be as big as, I feel like that's, I feel. So you can just search, like, if imagine I want to download, we can get this application to our PCs later and try to interact with it, right? Let me just minimize back. So I'm on my Google Store now. So if I want to, I'm on the Play Store rather. So in case I just want to download an application, for example, let's say WhatsApp. So WhatsApp, I will click on it. Like what you will do on a normal day, if you're on your mobile, I'll be able to download this. Is loading. So you see, I'll be able to install this. I'll click, like, I would just want to try to download. Then you'll be able to install from Google Play. So I'll be able to install. I'll be able to install the application. And after I've installed, I'll be able to test the application. This will assume that I'm testing on a mobile phone. Like, I will set the environment and I'll assume, like, this is like, I'm trying to simulate an environment. Like, this is a PC, but this application has actually enabled us to create that environment in case it's not available. So this is part of an application we can use to test our mobile, especially when it has to do with us installing directly from Google Play Store or anything. So, and you don't really have enough mobile, or you don't have, maybe you need to download a particular application from Play Store and you have an iOS device. So you need an Android device to be able to access Google Play Store. So you can use this type of application to download such APK, so you'll be able to test on the interface of this application, and it will simulate that environment for you. It will assume that you are testing on mobile. So today we want to talk about explorative testing, as I've said, and as well as how we can actually test our application without how we can actually simulate also from our browser. The one I show you is a particular application, like that one, you have to install the application. But this one, in as much as you have access to your browser, you'll be able to simulate the environment. But basically, we use this one for responsiveness. This one is not really advisable to check for every other thing. Like, if you are trying to test your application using your browser, like, basically is used to check if it's responsive or not. If you're trying to check if it actually works the same way it works on mobile, it's not really advisable for you to use the browser simulator is not advisable for you to use it. So this is an application. This is a web page, and it has different sections. If we talk about, before we go into the application properly, I want to talk about explorative testing. Explorative testing is just when you are performing a test, like without test case, without test plan, you are just exploring the application. But you're not just exploring, you have the understanding of what you are exploring. Like you have the understanding of that application you're exploring. Imagine you want to test, let's say you want to test Jumia for an example. You have the understanding of how a user relates to that application. You have the understanding of what a user is expecting to get using Jumia. So if you want to perform exploratory testing on Jumia, I feel like it should be kind of more easier because you have the understanding of the application, you have the understanding of what is expected, then you'll be able to explore the app. And exploratory testing is one of the key type of testing that as a manual tester, they expect you to be able to perform exploratory testing, because for some application or for some complaint, they have a stable version already. They have a stable application version already. So they will just want you to come in as a tester, not like they want you to start drafting test case or they want you to start writing test plan, because they have everything documented already. They just want you to just understand the way the application works and test the application. And if you test the application, you have to report bugs based on your understanding of the application you are testing, not really based on you don't even need to write a test case when you're performing exploratory testing. So let's have it at the back of our mind that exploratory testing is when you're just trying to test an application, you want to relate to the application. You want to relate to the application, you want to test the application. Now you're not following test case. There is no there is no test plan. You're not trying to follow a proper test case or a proper test plan, as the case may be. You are just exploring the app to test every feature that is possible and to report bugs that you find. Do we understand? Do you have any question before we move on? Do you understand? Do you have any question from anyone?
Yes.
All right, Emmanuel. You understand, right?
Yes. I think it's more like a white box testing, right?
A white box testing, when you are testing without understanding. A white box testing, like explorative testing is different from a white box testing, right? Because sometimes you might need to perform a white box testing when you are trying to write, when you have a test case for it. I don't know if you get my point.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes. So it's not in this case, you're not required to draft test case. You're not required to draft test plan. So you are just required to interact with the application. Interact with the application. It's not like you know the inner structure of the application. You just want to interact with, like, okay, for a Jumia application now, you understand that if user click on add to cart, that particular product should be add to cart. From a user's experience, you have been a user of such application, or you are aware of how the environment works. So they just expect you to explore the app, just explore. Not like you have the understanding of what is going on in the internal structure of the application, not like you understand what is going on in the code base. A white box testing is like when you have the understanding of what is going on in the code base or in the internal structure of the application. No, exploratory testing is just for you to go to the application with the understanding of the application, of course, but not with like you're not working with any specification. You're not working with FRD. You're not working with SRS or SRD, as the case may be. You're not working with any specification. You're just working and testing based on your understanding of the application. And this type of testing is something that it is expected for a manual tester to have, because the more you explore an application, there's no stable application. Let's be real to ourselves. The more you explore an application, the more you try to think like a user, the more you try to test more scenarios that might not even be documented in your test cases. The more you try to see, the more you uncover critical bugs. Like there are some bugs that until you perform some sort of explorative testing on, especially in a complex application, like maybe is an application that perform a lot of functionality. It's not like this application is just for us to for users just to add to carts. No, for users just to shop online. If it's a particular application that perform a lot of functionality, like the application I'm working on, right? It performs a lot of functionality. It has documents, it has procurement, it has plant maintenance, it has. So if we are trying to test that application, we need to perform explicit testing on it, because when you explore the app, you check for critical cases that might not have been covered when the app was developed. And basically, they just need QA to test the application based on their understanding. You know, as a QA, you understand that some things are not right. Some things are not supposed to work in a particular way. Based on your understanding as a QA and based on your understanding based on your understanding on the application. So you just explore the application and test. So that is what explorative testing means. Do you have any other question? Emmanuel, do you understand now? Becca, please.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, ma. So is it possible that a tester would just decide to carry out an exploratory testing on a particular project?
If you are not ordered to, you can actually carry this out. But most of the time, you have to be ordered. So you will be able to, if you are posting your bug, right? I feel like you'll be able to inform them that, okay, if they ask you to you have to perform an explicit testing on this application. So when you are posting bugs, they will know where the bugs are coming from. Becca, do you understand?
Okay, yes, ma.
So, but in case they do not ask you to perform explicit testing and are just posting a bug that is not related to maybe like a current feature they are working on, or maybe like a current functionality they are trying to do, like they might not fix those bugs and they might not work on it. But if you're asked to, yes.
Oh.
But if you are not asked to and you feel like you can do it and people and the team will still consider those bugs as a bug to fix, of course you can carry it on. But majorly as a QA, if you're asked to do it, most of the time you should do explicit testing when you're asked to explore it, when you're asked to explore the app. All right, please.
Okay, ma.
Okay, my question is, can you liken exploratory testing to beta testing?
Beta testing.
Yes.
Exploratory testing, can you liken it to beta testing, right?
Yes.
Beta testing is when you are trying to conduct tests in the user's environment, like you're trying to test if it's acceptable to the users. Is that right?
Yes.
I feel like that. Yes. No, you cannot like, because in most cases you might not even do your explorative testing on the user's environment. You might not do it on the production environment. It might still be QA that you are still doing your explorative testing.
That has answered my second. Yes, because I wanted to ask, which environment do you do exploratory testing on?
Any environment they ask you to do exploratory testing, but basically you have to test on QA. Like as a QA, you have to test on QA environment to perform it. Because if you are testing on live, you might have on production, and some production users are some of the production. We have some production that users are using it currently, like the application I'm testing. So if you try to test explore, if you are trying to edit a record that is not meant to be edited, you know that it will cause problem for them they will be looking for who is editing or not. So it's most basically you have to test on QA and performance testing.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, do you have any other question? All right, Oluwadamilare.
Yes, good evening, ma. I want to ask, is it possible to test when production is done, like when the software has been deployed? Is it possible to test again?
Yes, now. It's possible to test again after a production, because in some cases, right, there are some live applications that your users are currently using. And maybe before you deploy, there are some bugs that might not be known to you. especially if it is an application that is very sensitive and it has more users relating to it. So you still test to be so sure that whatever your users are actually consuming, let me use that word, is of a high quality. That's why we have all these version updates. You feel like if an application updates the version, some application will notify you that, okay, they want to update our version from version 1 to version 2. And from what are the benefits of you moving from version 1 to version 2? Some benefit is that 99 bugs has been fixed in version 2 and 365 features has been applied to version 2. So those 99 bugs that were fixed were on version 1 and users are using it. Damla, do you get?
Yes, ma, I do.
Yes. So you still have to test. You still have to test, even when your users are consuming your application, to be so sure that your users are getting the right product. They are using the right product. So do you have any other question as regarding exploratory testing? All right, I'll assume that everybody understands. So this is the application I want us to explore. Let me send the application to the chat so you all can follow. Minutes, please. So I have sent the link of the application to the chat now. So we can all click on it so we'll be on the same page. And if you are using mobile, please click on it on mobile. I want us to do some mobile testing. Like I want us to do some mobile. And if you are on your PC, yes, you can also click on it on your PC. So want to explore the app and want to report bug. Me saying this application, like I want us to explore it first. Just check. Don't relate to the application. Don't try to submit a form, click a form. Just look at the interface. Just look at the UI, and is it UI or UX now? Just look at the interface of the application and feel like, tell me what do you think is wrong with the interface of the application? Anyone? You can see I'm scrolling up and down. This is part of exploratory testing because it's not like you're following any scripts. Just look at it. What do you think? Okay, do you think this application, like the interface of this application, is kind of okay? Do you think it's pass? Like, do you think we can pass everything? Anyone, please? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
No, thank you. All right. Do you have anyone that wants to tell me what do you think can be improved, or what do you think is wrong with the UI of the application?
Hello,
Yes.
good evening.
Good evening.
What I noticed, I think there are two login tab there. Like
Yeah.
on it, there's under the register, there's a login, and there's
It is a
an
bot.
email password, and another login there.
This is a text. This is a text. This is a text. This is a button. I'm not really talking about. I'm not really talking about the. I'm talking about the interface. Like if you
Okay,
want
the
to go
interface.
to a yes, if you want to go to a site now and you open their site and it's pop up like this, like as a user, do you find this interface attractive? What do you think can be improved? We have the footer section. There's a footer section. What do you think can be improved? Like I want us to talk basically about before we even try to interact with the application. All right, Victor, you can go first.
Okay, I think the UI UX design is poor because it's not covering the surface of the
Yes,
website.
yes,
There's a
yes.
lot of empty gap.
Exactly. That's a good one. You can see like there's a lot of gap. Like for this face now, there's this space. There's a space here. There's a space here. Also, when you scroll under, like there's a space underneath this one also. And even this place, there's a big gap here. So that's a good one. Thank you very much, Victor. All right, Becca.
Okay, so it's a poor interface, like Victor rightly said. And the colors that the design used is, I don't know, it's off. Sorry, but it's off here. And I think Victor already said what I wanted to say actually.
The color is off. The interface is like there are a lot of gap, there are a lot of spacing. All right. Oh, Samuel, you can omit and talk.
Okay. I feel the application is not stating the purpose of, there's nothing right, there's no write-up stating the reason why this application is being built or why you open this application should be, okay, I'm opening this application because I want to pay a certain amount of money. It's not well specified. Let me just put it like that. In terms of the write-up and everything.
I need to know the write-up because this is Google 99 and they say it's a demo site. And we have Google 99 insurance. So I need to know the write-up you are trying to point at. Samuel.
I was not looking at that. Though I saw it's a demo application, a demo site, sorry, for testing and for. Okay, so what we can have this remember me. Once you log in and you can just click the remember me. So when you come in, it can bring you back, and since it can refresh the memory and automatically put in your email and your password.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. That's a good one. Okay, Victor, do you want to talk, right? Let's handle that thing.
Yeah, I also noticed that the footer area of the is also empty and vacant.
Yes.
Then also the footer section. Then also the how do I even explain it? The write-ups, the character is not the same. They are not uniform.
Okay. Yes. The footer area, right? The footer area is not properly designed. And I'm going to say this, like, okay, Damlari, please stop before I go on.
Yes, I just want to add this. In the landing page, there is no forget password. So in case user wants to reset password.
Okay, yes. Thank you.
Password.
Someone said something like that. Thank you very much. So apart from us trying to interact with the application, right? If they'll come and meet you as a QA, that's okay. Princess, do you want to talk? Your hand was raised.
Yes, I wanted to talk about the landing page not having navigation links.
Does not have navigation.
Navigation links on top. And then the hero image is supposed to come down.
Thank you. That's what I'm expecting. As a QA, like, you have to check those images. Some images are supposed to take the full width of the application. Like, just check the UI. Just try to interact with it. Don't check those features that are not there. Just check the UI. Like, that's how you explore, and you'll be able to post good bugs that they'll feel like, okay, yes, we want to fix. You explore the app, you check the app, and you tell them what is not there. Then they will be able to. Thank you very much for that, Princess. All right. Zuliat, let her go first.
Yeah. Good evening. I think we're having pagination issue because after the footer, there's another image
section.
Yes. So if it's supposed to be on one page, that one is either the image is either it's supposed to be on the first page or on the second page. So I think it seems we're having pagination issue here.
Thank you very much. This is actually one of the key things. Like, this is even the first thing I saw while I was exploring the app, because I was like, okay, what's this? Anytime I see something like this, I expect this should be their footer. This copyrights and links to the social media page should be the footer section. So if this want to come at all, it should come before, or even if it's now coming after, it should even come before. And even if it's now coming after, it should take the full weight. Like it should take the full weight as if you're trying to design. All right, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, yeah, you can move on.
Oh, thank you. What I just noticed is the visual design is off.
Yes.
As a first time user, the look and the feel of the product is somehow weird. Then the layout too, they are not properly laid out where this footer is supposed to be. Things like that. Then the typography too. You know, when you log into a site, there should be something that first captivates you, like, okay, what's going on here? The
Yes.
arrangement like that.
Yeah.
And I think lastly, the graphics design.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
those are just my.
So as a QA, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone that have contributed. Thank you very much. Like you have mentioned some things that need to be improved in the application, and that is what is expected for you as a QA to. Sometimes they just feel okay, explore our UI and UX and tell us what we need to improve on. This time around, it's not as if we are trying to relate with any form. It's not as if we just want to tell them, okay, I feel this is not supposed to look like this. This is not supposed to look like this. I've seen application that is having the same thing. You're supposed to have it like this. So on the UI UX, there are a lot of issues that need to be fixed. So now let's just try to simulate our environment to check if this app is responsive. You know, I told you that we are going to be using the browser simulator. So you have to, if you are on your desktop, like on your, if you're not on your mobile, if you're on your desktop, I want to simulate an environment, just right click and click on inspect. Are you following? You
Yes.
right click and you will click on inspect. I want to know if anyone has done that. So if you click on expert, right, because I've used it, that's why I'm able to get this. You might not be getting something like this directly. Like your layout may not be structured like this directly. So you need to look for this icon. You need to look for this icon, toggle device emulator, or you press Ctrl Shift M. I'm using Edge, but I don't know if that is what's applicable to Chrome and Firefox also. Do you have anybody that is following, or do you understand? Can I proceed?
Yes.
All right, all right. So you click on this. If you click on this, you will click on it to enable the to be able to simulate the kind of mobile you want to use to test, right? And when you are done testing, you will unclick it, then you take you back to the normal page. So you click on this button, you will be able to toggle it on and off. So, and you come to your dimension. Most application are most browser have dimension. You come to your dimension. Now we have some list of phones here, right? So if I want to check how this particular web page will look on iPhone 12 Pro Max, I'll click it. So this is what this page will look like on 12 Pro Max. This is what it will look like on 12 Pro Max. If I want to check on, if I want to try to check with another device, let's say iPad mini. So this is the result I'll be getting. If I want to check with Galaxy Z Fold, this is the result I'll be getting. So, and I've told you that Comfort, I'm not using tools. This is just your browser inbuilt functionality, right? And you can just do that by just right click on your browser, try to inspect. And if you've inspect, then you toggle this emulator. We have an icon that look like a laptop and a phone. Check for it on your browser, any of the browser you are using. So then you'll be able to change your dimensions. You'll be able to change your dimensions here. You'll be able to change. You'll be able to change your dimensions here. So now check this application now. I want us to check now. if you want to report on an issue for this application on mobile, like let's say our environment is iPhone 12 Pro Max, I believe everyone can see my screen. So what do you think will be okay for those of us that have not talked before? Do you think it's okay for our application to look like this on a mobile phone? And if it is not okay, what do you think should be improved? Anybody can raise their hand and talk before I start. Oh yeah, now you can see the way it is viewed. Okay, someone.
Okay, for a mobile viewing, it's very, very smooth. The fronting, everything is, including the image, are very, very smooth. Now it takes zooming for the person or the user can see it clearly. So I feel if every of these things is centralized and they are being expanded in terms of sizes and changing the font for better viewer experience or user experience.
Maybe I should try to zoom this. I understand your points. I understand your points, but you know that you are trying to simulate this environment, right?
Okay, because this is a mobile viewing.
Yes, it's a mobile view. It's a mobile view of the application. So just check the UI UX. I understand some front sides need to be improved, especially this white and black. I don't know if anybody is saying it. There's like we cannot even see what is going on in the
the color
in
palette.
the nav bar section. Yes. All right, please you can unmute and talk. Yeah, please, I don't know, I can't hear you. I don't know if you're talking. Can anyone hear, please? Like, I need to confirm if it's not my network.
No, can't hear.
No, she's not talking.
Okay. So please, you can check with your network and come again. Yeah. All right, Princess.
So I think that the navigation link should collapse into a hamburger menu on mobile.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Yes.
And then the hero image should fit the screen.
Okay.
Then the login part, there's a way to optimize it so that the write-up will show, and the buttons need to be visible, maybe colored.
Yeah.
The register in the login.
All right. Yes. So those are errors. Those are errors that need to be, at least it should collapse. And if it cannot collapse, at least let us even see it collapse to an hamburger. And if it's not designed to collapse, right? Let it be visible. Let us know what we are trying to interact with. Let the color be visible and properly state out. And the hero image as well as okay, we are still having some. I still want us to point out something. Okay, please, you can talk. Please, can you try to can anyone hear her before I ask her to find network? Or are you muted? Hello? Hello, I can't hear you, please.
Sorry, do you mind if I say one more thing?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay, I feel, irrespective of the device you're using, it should fit the screen. Now, if you're using a mobile phone, which is the iPhone 12, which you picked on now, this image should be fitted in the screen of this iPhone 12.
Thank you
in
very
terms
much.
of all this empty space underneath it should not even show at all.
It's not necessary. Thank you. Yeah, that's one of the things I want to point out. You see this white, imagine you log into a site and you're seeing all this white gap, all this white space. Like, it's not needed. No matter the device you want to use, the application should display exactly the same way it's displaying on phone. Let's try to go to a standard application. For example, don't mind me. I'm trusting Jumia to be responsive. I've not tested before. I'm just putting my trust in them. I hope they did not betray my trust, and I hope it's not my network. Okay, so Jumia is not responsive on Pixel 7. Nice try. So can you see? So who can tell me what's going on? I'm really trusting them to be responsible. Let me use SC. Maybe because I'm not on their way. Okay, who can tell me what's going on now? Anyone? If I'm trying to operate this web page
I think
on my
the Jumia application or the Jumia site has not recognized that you switch from a PC to a mobile viewing. It's still showing the size of the PC.
I've refreshed now. You can see me refreshing.
Hello.
Yeah, Victor, I can hear you.
Okay, I feel like the UI UX, the design is not fitting into the phone.
It's not
size.
fit. Thank you. It's not
It's not
fitting into
fitting.
the phone. The design is not. It's not fitting into the phone size. Let me go to another application. Just give me any application that we can put our trust in. I just want to any application, please. Anyone.
Try Amazon.
Amazon.
Or you can try Temu.
Okay. Amazon is loading.
I think Temu is the same thing. I'm probably trying Temu. Temu is okay. Temu fits fine. You can try Temu. Yes.
Okay.
Temu is fine.
My Amazon is taking time to load. I don't know why. So I'm expecting now.
Hello, just want to point out to
I feel
this
like is it not my phone? Is it not my browser?
this
Temu,
Jumia
yes.
is adjustable. Like maybe when you minimize it, fits the screen with what I can see here. I don't know
Temu,
if
I think
anyone
it's your
can.
system. I think it's your system. Temu
No,
is fine on my own system.
Temu is fine on this one, on my end now. Yeah, Temu is fine. So you are saying something about the Jumia. Someone was saying something about the okay. I expected it to work like this. Okay. Yes. So you can see that I'm just trying to navigate to the home page properly. So you see, we are not having any white spacing on, like excess white spacing. Everything is properly covered, and users can scroll up, like they can scroll up and scroll down and use the application. They can add to carts. I can click on the add to cart, right? And everything is working as expected. So this is what you're expecting if you click an application, if you're trying to check your application on mobile, on your mobile phone. This is what you're trying to check, if users can do this, if users can do that. The same thing, you're trying to just simulate the environment. You don't have this particular mobile, but you still want to check how this application will look like on this mobile. So for this application, let's go back to that application that is under test. For this application now, you can see all this excess white spacing is not needed. So those are the things you check. You just explore the app. You add your suggestion to it. Like you feel like this should be removed, this should be removed, this should be removed. That's about the UI and UX interface. Now you can now try to test the application properly. You can now try to test the application properly. Like you can try to test the register user. So I want us all to try to check the register user and try to test and report a bug. Now, if you are reporting your bug, you are going to report to the linear channel. You assign the bug to yourself, so I'll be able to know that, okay, this bug is coming from you. Now I want us to test. Let's try to test the sign up for the link I sent earlier. I want us to perform, you know, this time around, there's no script. Just explore the app and try to test for this insurance page. Let me copy it again and drop it on the chat so we will be on the same page. So click on the link, test the registration page. Now we are not testing the UI. We have talked about the UI. We know that they have a lot of UI errors. Just leave them and their UI errors alone. Now try to interact with this feed. Try to interact with the feed. Try to register and see try to do your positive and negative testing and find at least a bug. Then you post it to the linear space. You assign any bug you want to post here, assign it to yourself. So I'll be able to know that, okay, this bug is posted by this person. Do you understand? Do you have any question? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. No
Yeah,
question.
okay. And if you are not on the on my workspace on linear, you can drop your mail to the chat. So I'll add you. You'll be able to post your bug also. Just try to explore the app. This registration field of the application. Try to explore it and try to test and okay. If you are not on the linear, please send your email. So I'll send a batch invitation. Or is it only blessing that is yet to be on the page? Depends on what you are looking for. Course and using the time. So we call it time, course, and time. So that's time. Theta, have you heard of time? Cos theta, and theta. Have you heard of that? Yeah, cos theta, right. All right, I want to add Damlari and Steven to the channel now, to the linear only. Damlari and Samuel, sorry, to the. So I'll assume that we all are. Please let's try to explore the app. Don't forget, explosive testing is one of the key for a manual tester. Like it's one of the key. Like they expect you to be able to explore the app even when there is no FRD, even when there is no SRS, when there is no document, when there is no test case, when there is no text plan. They expect you to still test the application and give them feedback, post bug, report issues. So I want us to today we just want to talk about exploratory testing. So I just want us to have the practical section. I want us to test, like everyone on this call, please try to get your hand on the testing and try to post your bug. Assign the bug to yourself. I feel like by now everybody know how to post a bug. We had this section last class. So post the bug, assign the bug to yourself, set the priority of the bug. If it is a high priority bug, set it to high. If it is a medium priority bug, set it to medium. And if it is a low priority bug, set it to low. So Blessing, good evening. Damlare. And you can check your mail now. I sent the invitation. So you can check your mail. Click on the mail and join.
Okay, ma.
Yeah, I've sent the invitation. So how far is the task going? I'm not seeing any bug yet.
Please, where is the link to what are we testing? The link to the site we are testing.
I sent it already to the chat.
I'm not able to click that link.
On the
Sorry,
chat.
hello, ma'am.
I'm sending
A
it
quick
again.
question.
Yes, I can hear you.
Are we to find bug and or improvement? When we want to put the labeling, is it improvement, features, or bug?
Bug. I said you should find
Bug.
bug. Yes, I said you should find bug on that on the site. Blessing, I'll resend the link to the chat. Oh, why did I copy and paste again? Okay. Like I did not copy. I'll resend the link to the chat now. You have to test the link I sent, the registration page per se. So just test it and post a bug. I just want to use this to sharpen our explorative testing techniques and also our bug reporting technique. Like, so we want to explore the app, look for a bug, and we should report it. So when you're reporting your bug, let your bug be properly reported. Like let it be properly reported. Like, don't miss out anything. Set the priority, set the status of the bug, set everything that needed to be set, and post your bug. Assign the bug to yourself. Assign it to yourself. So I'll be able to know that, okay, this bug is coming from this person. Do you have any other question from anybody? Hello, peace.
Hi, Taiwo. Can you hear
Yes,
me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh,
You were having
okay.
okay.
Please, can I catch up from where I stopped? I don't know. Everywhere is quiet. That's why.
Oh, okay. I sent a link to the chat, right? You can check.
Okay.
Can you see the chat?
No,
So,
no, no. I can't see the link. Please, can you resend?
okay, let me send again. I sent a link to the chat. You have to explore the register page. Like you have to test explore the page and report a bug, at least a bug. So you should report, you are reporting your bug using the linear app. You will assign the bug to yourself. Like this is just to check our bug reporting skills as well as our exploratory testing skills. So I sent the link to the chat. Just explore the
Okay,
app.
yeah, I've seen it. So
Yeah.
we should explore every corner of the app. We shouldn't
Like
just
the
do login, like
no,
everything.
no, like the registration, basically the
Okay, just
registration.
the registration.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the registration.
All right, thank you.
All right. Hello, Peace. You're on the still race. Do you have anything?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I can see that some of us have started posting our book already. You can see, but who posted this book? The person did not say they are signing. Becca. Good evening, Becca. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Did you assign this book to yourself?
Yes, I did.
It's like you're having the same issue last class, right?
Yes.
What's going on? Okay, I can see it now. It's coming now. Yes, it's coming now.
So, is there a way to actually edit? If you want to like edit your bug report, is there a way to edit it on a linear app?
Yes, you should be able to edit.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I can see your registration future. Your valid first name. Okay. Okay. All right. So please I've okay, Becca, I've checked your book reports. That's actually fine. Becca, I want you to do something. I want you to set the status of your book to in progress. I want you to change the status. Becca, can you hear me?
Okay, ma.
Yes, just
Yes, ma.
change. Yes, change the status to
Okay,
in
move it
progress.
from you.
Yes, yes.
Can you check bug 30 and 32?
Victor. Okay,
Yes,
Becca,
ma'am.
another thing, you did not add screenshot though. Yes. Thank you, Victor. It's Victor Bog that make me to know that Becca did not add screenshot. Wow.
Okay.
Becca,
Okay,
yeah,
ma.
take screenshot, edit. We need evidence.
All right,
Thank
ma.
thank you. Yeah. Okay, I'm checking the next person. The next person tax now.
Are you checking mine?
Yes, I'm checking it. I do not know I'm muted. Okay, thank you. So the next bug I want to check now is Victor bug. Valid sign up with all required fields. Valid sign up with all required fields. Victor, can you explain the title of your bug?
A user that has validly signed up with all his requirements meant.
I don't understand. Okay, this user
That you are
this user has actually registered on the application.
Yes, you have signed up.
Then what happened?
It doesn't take you to the dashboard or anywhere else.
After you have signed
It
up,
comes
right?
up with error message.
After you
Yeah.
have signed up,
Yes.
I feel like you should be able to restructure your bug title. Bug title should be something you can relate to. It can be unable to sign up after 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 filling the form. Like users is unable to sign up after filling the registration form, or registered user cannot sign up to the application. Do you get the point? Like I want the bug title to bug title should be something that is kind of explanatory. Like you don't need to explain it. If I see a bug title, I should know where it's pointing at. You can just help us to edit and work on that.
Okay, what of the 30?
Yeah.
There's another bug for 30. Bug
Yes,
ID 30.
I'm checking the first one, and the expected this first one I'm checking. I feel like I should share my screen. Am I sharing my screen? Oh, let me just share my screen. Just share my screen. Okay, this is what I'm currently checking. So, for this expected results, there should be expected results and there should be actual results. For expected results, you're expecting that users is redirected to the login page or the dashboard page. User should be redirected. User is, if you are saying user is, that means it's like user is able to. So I feel like should be redirected. Like that's, you are expecting it to happen.
That is expected results.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yes, you are expecting it. It's not that's what happened. You don't get my point.
I don't.
You're expecting that user should be redirected to the login page, right?
Yes.
And your actual result is user is not redirected to the login page.
Actual results, you can just use error message popped up. Because the picture evidences.
Don't complicate bug reporting. If a bug wants to center around error message popped up, then from your bug title, Victor, from your bug title, you should be able to get error message popped up after user register. That should be your bug title. Your bug title should not be say something else. Your box description should not be say something else. And expected result should not be say something else. There should be a way everything should sync to. I don't know if you get my point. There should be everything. If you're pointing at something, okay, what you want to report now is the error message. Let's just focus on the error message. Okay, after users have successfully registered, error message popped up. Then your test steps, register and click on sign up, expected result. User should be redirected to the login page. And actual results, users is getting forbidden error. So just make your bug report to be more. You can rewrite
now
this.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Victor.
Yeah, I've changed that is on to sorry. You are not redirected as the bulk title. Huh?
Yes, I can you. I can see you have changed the bulk title. So if this is what the bulk title wants to be like, your expected results
You're not directed, so
okay, I will want you to work on the edit. I will come back and check.
work on which one again?
Wait, it's only peace I asked to change their status to in progress, and I want to use that to keep track of people that have reviewed their bug. Why am I seeing so like other people's status in progress? I only asked peace to change their status to in progress, so I'll be able to know that okay, I've reviewed a bug. So if I'm here to review your bug, please, you can still leave it to do. Thank you. Or else, if you know you don't want a bug review, then you can leave it to in progress. I will just continue to.
Well, I wanted to ask, have we concluded on this one? Or what should I do to it?
Okay, are you done? Have you changed your title?
I changed it earlier and you say you have seen it. User not redirected.
Okay, yeah, all right. All right, so you can change this status to in progress, Victor. You said you have two bugs. I'm here to see the second one.
Yes, the second one is bug ID.
I didn't get that. I feel like your network was. Is it my network?
3030.
30. Okay. I'll check. I'll check later. I'm trying to check based on people. Oh God. If you have not reviewed your bug, please don't set it to in progress. Please. So I'll be able to, I'm using that to keep track of people that have reviewed their bug or not. So if I've not reviewed your bug, please, you can leave the status to do. Okay. So Becca, you can unmute and talk. I can hear you.
Emma, if I want to like report another bug, do I have to use the add issue button, or I can just use add sub issue button on Linear app?
No, don't add sub issue. You're adding an issue. If you're adding sub issue, like the instance you add sub issue is when you are trying to, maybe you are testing a particular bug and you find a new bug related to that bug. Do you get?
Okay.
Yes, like if you are testing a particular bug. Now, when maybe after fix, there's now a new bug related to that bug. So you add it as a related, like a sub issue. Like the main issue, this is the main issue, right? But under this issue, there is another issue. So you can create it. But if you are creating a new bug that's not related, you have to create a new fresh bug.
Okay. So last question, yeah. That means, for example, if you're working on like the first name feature and you have different scenarios still on that first name feature, you can add it, you can make it a sub issue, right?
If it's not captured once, yes, you can.
Okay.
Like maybe if it was missed out, yes, you can. But
Okay.
if it's captured as first instance, maybe after fix, you now notice a new issue that is still related to that first name, then you add it as a sub issue.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so whose bug is
Elama,
okay?
check my
Yes,
42.
yes, I'll check. Okay, all right, a quick one. Princess, yes, selector drop down. Okay, I just want to, yes, selector drop down on the sign up form is outdated. Okay, this is a very good bug. Do you set the priority to urgent? Yes. For the application. Okay. Yes, selector should allow users to pick to pick a year birth. Okay. Is it date to 1995? There might be some restriction if it's for a year. If they don't want kid on the application. I'm just kidding. But at least 1995 is far now. Peace, you can unmute and talk.
Please, is there a way one can like retrieve on unassigned bug?
I don't understand. You don't assign. You have
Like
not assigned
I
the bug.
was no, I was actually logging it in and I don't know what happened and then the everything went off. So there's no how to go back to what you were already typing. You have to start all over.
I've not run into that scenario, but I feel like we have to start all over.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Wait, did you save it to your draft, please?
How do I do that?
Click on the arrow button. Are you using your phone?
Oh, I've seen it. Thank you.
Okay.
So thank you for that. Okay. All right. So, Princess, a very quick one. You can set your status to in progress.
Okay.
So, I feel like people that have even posted their box since I'm not seeing it again.
I'll check my 42.
42. I'm coming. Let me check this. Whose bug is this? Temi Dayo. Ice button on password input field for login is not working. Okay. Expected results should see what. Okay. Temi Dayo, you can set your status to in progress. $42. Someone said I check as 42.
Yeah, comfort.
I'm not seeing 42. Okay. Hide and view. Okay. Set your status to in progress.
Yeah.
So please, if you are on the call and I'm here to check your board, you can just tell me the number. So I'll just go.
I'm here. I'm here.
And you
Pick
can
me,
raise up
pick me.
just raise up your hand. Just raise up
Pick
your
me,
hand.
pick
So
me, pick me.
we better Larry, don't worry. After this, Samuel is still on the call.
Yeah, that's 44. I created it multiple.
You created it multiple times.
Yes.
I'm
Or
sorry.
you have 45, 44, 45.
Are they the same issues?
Yeah, the same issue.
All right, you can set others that is related to in progress. So you leave only this one. Let me just do a quick check. Do you get? Yes. Is there a Samuel, just to be so sure on the same page, is there a functionality to upload profile picture?
No, there is not. So that's why I was asking if it's a bug or an improvement. Should I set the label? It specifically say bug, but
this is not
sorry,
a
I
bug.
need to. Yeah, this is not a bug. I know how to redo it. I've done that. I've submitted before I asked the question.
Okay. Okay, so in this case, you just get your bug status to be not a bug. I've changed it for you, or you can change it. Okay, or you can see if the change has reflects.
But I just want to ask a question. Is this report okay for not a bug or improvement?
It's not a bug because that's why I asked first if there is a functionality on the application that enables users to upload profile picture. So if there is and it's not working, yes, it's a bug. But if there is none, maybe it's not needed. So we cannot say it's even a bug or is even for improvement. Maybe the application doesn't even require you to upload a picture. For example, it's not all application you register on, you upload your picture. Let's use your bank app, for example. You don't upload your picture on bank app. So maybe it's not needed.
Thank you very much for the clarification.
Yeah. All right. So Emmanuel, your bug number. Emmanuel.
43.
40.
43.
Am I hearing 43 or 4010?
43. 43.
Okay. All right. So no field validation on registration page description. We're able to register with empty fields and access to home page. Yes. Your production rates. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Change your status to in progress. Okay. I feel like some people have created a bug earlier and I've not checked it. So if you're on this call and I've not reviewed your bug, please, you can just call my attention. I'm sorry.
Number 47.
29.
29. I'm going for 29 first. 29. Because I feel like 29 comes before 47. After 29, we have 47. 29, where are you? Okay.
I also did the 36 on too, so
Okay, is it the same thing? Same issue
no,
or
different bugs.
different bugs?
Yes.
Okay. So let's check. Invalid first name and phone number format. Okay. Okay. I feel like you can set your status to in progress. This status, and you said you did for what other number again?
I think 36. I'm not sure I saw the number correctly.
Okay. Somebody mentioned 47.
41, please.
mentioned 47? Someone mentioned 47.
Yes, 47. Peace.
Okay. 47. Limited date of birth. Is this 47, Abby?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. Okay, yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. That's the status of this particular box in progress.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
41.
46.
41. After 41, I'll go for 46.
Out of 30.
So someone said 41. Please. Are we on the right? Are we on the same page? 41. Can the person in Amaka, can you unmute and talk if you're on this call?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. America, Switzerland, Maroc. Correct this, Amaka.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. After the correction, you can set the status to in progress. Please, what other numbers we have?
How do I set status to in progress?
Yeah?
30.
36. 46.
46. 46.
Please hold on. Oh, Amaka, do you have a question?
Yes, please, how do I set my status to in progress? Where do I go to?
Look for to do.
To do?
Yes. Then you change it. Progress.
Oh, down. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right, Sadiq, your number.
46.
46. 46. Temidayo, I've reviewed one of your bug now. Temidayo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
This is your second bug.
This is my first bug.
Your first bug. I thought I reviewed one of
Yeah.
your bug.
The other one was for the last class.
Okay. That's not working. User dashboard not working. Temidayo, can you give me a quick explanation of your bug? Temidayo.
Yes, after
The summer.
registering, click on create on the registration link. When you click on the create my account, so it takes you to the login page. Then when you click on that, you will see an edit profile. So it's not showing any of the information of the user. It's just blank.
So why do you now name it user's dashboard?
Because that's supposed to be the user's dashboard, where
Was
you
there
can see the.
yes, it's supposed to, but was there a feed that explicitly say that it is user's dashboard?
No, it is
Because I
edit
want
profile.
so the functionality is not working yet. Like so as you will not post a bug and developer will come and start asking you to explain yourself or did not understand. You just have to make your bug to be as simple as possible, as simple as possible, like as you can make it to be. So developer will be able to relate to it. You don't need to post a bug and need to explain yourself. I understand that, okay, this is supposed to be the user's dashboard, but what is not working here is the edit functionality. Like user cannot edit their own profile. So just have to simplify the bug title and your expected result and your actual result. Do you get the point now? Temida, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, you can do this, correct the changes and set your status to in progress. All right, so what other bugs have you not reviewed?
I'm still
36.
here. I'm here. 39.
36, 39. Okay, 36, 39, 36. Wrong email format. Okay, wrong email format. You see, like if you're having a bug title, you should give you an idea of what you are looking for. Like very simple, very relatable. The title and everything should align. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so 36, please set your status to in progress. 39, okay. No
39.
pass. Yes, 39. No password strength or confirmation validation. You are posting 2 bucks. Eh?
Ma, what do you say, ma?
You are posting 2 bucks. Do you want to talk about the password strength or you want to talk about the password
It's the both,
confirmation?
oh. Two in
Okay,
one.
okay. There's a way you can set your priority. Wait, Damlare.
Yes, ma.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
oh,
ma.
yeah, set your priority here. Set it here. Go
I
for it.
I'm new to linear, so I'm just trying to.
Were you available for the last class?
No, I was not available. I'm just trying to catch up
Eh,
from YouTube.
Okay. So yeah, do this. Go to your priority.
I've seen
Set
it.
it.
I've
Yes.
done.
Yes. Okay. Now set your status to in progress.
Okay. Thank you,
All
ma.
right. You're welcome. All right.
Is 30 be checked?
Yeah.
30.
30, 30, right?
Yes.
30. Okay. Can you make your actual results more detailed? I understand it's not provided, so but try to work on it. Do you get?
More detail. I'm looking for the words to use to make it more detailed.
Look for it. Icon visible, and when clicked, the password is visible. If you are Victor, right?
Yes.
Victor, if you are posting your expected results, try to make it I don't know, how am I going to put it? Like a futuristic statement, not like something that you are expecting something, you are expecting something to happen. So just try to assume, let's try to make the statement something you are expecting, not like it has happened. The actual result should be, okay, this is what happened. When I'm reading this, I icon visible, and when I clicked the password is visible, it's giving me like, is like I'm having this mindset that is like an actual result. I don't even get my point. Like when I say expected result, I'm expecting that when I do this, this thing should happen. Like just try to make it something that will be the statement, right? Just try to make it like a futuristic statement. Like it's not something that has happened in that order. I don't even get the point.
I get your point now, and
Yes.
I've done that.
Yes. So thank you. All right, so you can set the status to in progress. Please, if you have not reviewed your bug at all, like any of your bug, first bug, please just raise up your hand, please. But if you have reviewed any of your bug, like one, maybe one or two, you can still. But if I have not reviewed any of your bug, just raise up your hand, so I'll check. I'll check based on that. All right, Favor. Favor, what is your bug number? Favor, mute and
Number
talk, please.
48.
Number 48.
48. Can you hear
Yes. Yes, I can hear you, 48.
me?
Okay. Okay. You are Favor. Your Favor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Your
Yes, I can.
Your screenshots is giving me login. Or is this
Okay.
how the register look like? Is this how the register page has
No,
login? I
no.
just want to. Okay. Okay, so you
No,
can.
I sent I mistakenly sent the wrong. That's why it's still.
Okay. You can update that. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you can change the status. All right, Sadiq. Sadiq, please give me your bug ID. Please, if I've not reviewed your bug at
I
all,
think it's
like
number 37. 37.
37.
I'm adding a sub ratio. So
37, Abi.
yeah, I think. So,
Sadiq, how are you sure this is not the demo page?
because you know,
Do, do you?
it's supposed to. If you check my screenshot, it's supposed to take you to a
Yes.
demo page, but it's taking you to either
Like
check.
said, if I click on this
check
one,
uh,
this is if I click on this one and I click on Ajax
if you
demo,
click on the Selenium, you can Ajax demo.
Shebi, this is the page, right?
Yes, that's the page, but I think there also be another demo page. But
This is
now
the
it's highlighting
this
the.
this is the demo page, Sadiq.
But
This
why?
is the,
But this thing is highlighted now. The what do they call it?
what's that?
Let me check again. This thing on the. I'm from 1 minute.
This is the demo page. Like a good example that will make you to know that okay, you're on the right navigation. You can see my URL changed to ajax.html. Let me click on this table demo. You will see that my URL changed to table.html. I don't know if you get my point. So you will check for your navigation before you can be able to say that, okay, this thing is not working. You've not actually know how the demo page works before. So this is it. So this is the demo page. And moreover, you're supposed to center your bug around this registration.
Like if you click on the check is highlighted. It's not to be highlighted. Like and if you click
Which
on
one?
the yes or no, like under the selenium, if you drop to the higher drop down, when you click on the higher demo page, the higher demo page, is now when you click on the page, now it's giving me the check already is already highlighted. So now is if you click on the check it's not working, like it's not responding. Then the yes or no button also.
Why do you say the check is not responding? I just click on it and I got and I get an information saying that radio button is not checked.
But I clicked on it. It doesn't. I don't know how it's my network. It doesn't. It does already.
What device are you checking for?
I'm
And
using my mobile.
if this is what you are going to say, at least it should be around the check button. Like it should not be around the. You see, radio button is check and its value is yes. So if I click on no and I click on check, radio button is check and its value is no. So I feel like the check is working and the reset should set everything, like nothing should be selected, which is also working. The only bug here is that even after I reset, I'm still getting this error. And we are even supposed to test this insurance registration page. I sent it to the group because I want everyone to be on the same page. This is the page you're supposed to check for.
Okay. But
Yes.
okay. I don't. Okay, I'm not supposed to go to the other.
Yes. I
Okay.
explicitly mentioned that you should.
Yes, I'm doing a sub and this thing on it.
Yes.
But I'm doing it. I'll save it. I'll send it to you. You'll see it.
All right.
On that, I'm adding it. But I found the bug there
All right.
on the
All right.
date. But
All right. No problem. Okay. Do you have another bug I've not reviewed? Like from anyone? You have not reviewed any of your bug at all? Or there is any bug you still want us to review? Okay. Zuliet, have I reviewed your bug? Zuliet, can you unmute and talk? Or am I not getting the name the pronunciation properly?
No, you haven't. It's 34 and 38, but I think that 38 is similar to what other people have said. That was why I was not stressing again. But the 34, I don't know if it is country restriction, because the phone number part can accept more than 11 digits. So I don't know if it is an international app or it's just restricted to Nigeria or it's just anywhere.
Okay. Okay. So you now upload the bug that it can take more than 11 digits.
Yes,
That's
I
the
uploaded it. Is
okay.
the 34 bug 001.
Okay. I'm trying to check there is no year available. Why are there no test steps on your bug? Why?
Oh,
Test description, no test description, no test steps, no environment. Just move to expected results and actual results. You can correct that. And what is the bug ID for the second one?
I think it's number 34. That one,
34.
there's no, I just put the image there. I just put the virtual proof there.
Okay. All right. So do you have any other bug we still want to review?
Not at all.
All right. Blessing. Blessing, have I reviewed any of your bug? Blessing. Blessing, can you hear me? Okay. So 27. So, all right. So we can explore the app more before we call it a day, right? Do you have any question? Any question from anybody? Do you have any question based on the exploratory testing aspect, based on the bug reporting? Do you have anyone with any question?
I think I have a question.
Okay. Okay, you
So
can
now,
proceed.
I think you can see this thing later, abi? Like now, after if we submit another bug now, we can see it later and
Yes,
check it.
the review. Like you mean my
Yeah,
comments. I'll add a comment to it.
yeah,
Yes, if you
okay.
submit your bug later, I'll add a
Because
comment.
the one I did last week, it did not. I didn't see your comment.
On which one? The first one, the first class we did.
The now one, the class task we did last week. That we did last week. That you said we should
Did
do it.
you
That
did you send it to me?
yeah, it's still on that 37. It's under this one I did today. I'm using the same this now. It's there.
Okay.
I'm seeing it right now.
All
I
right.
didn't get any comment.
You
So
can send the number. Just send the number, the two number to me. I'll find time to review, to check and
okay,
review.
that's number two.
I'll add my comments. Okay.
Number two. This thing you said we should go and download that this
The blue stack.
comment. The blue say yeah. What are we going to do with it? Are we supposed to work on, play around it, or are you going to teach us something on it maybe later?
Yeah, I'm just saying that in case you have an application you want to test that require you to download the APK and you don't have a mobile to do that, like this is actually a good application for you to use. It's not
I
like something
understand. You
that
just do it,
take
or are
time
we
for
supposed
you
to work on
to.
it?
I just did a quick, um,
Okay.
like if you
You're
get to
not
the
getting my
home,
point.
if you get to the home page of the application, this is how it
Yes,
will look like. Do you get me?
yes.
So if you want to download an application, let's say this is the home page, this is the home button. You click on the home
Okay.
button. So imagine you want to download like an application like WhatsApp, the same way you will download on your phone. You search for it, you click, then you return
Okay.
the it will return the
So
number of,
this just like it's just like a cheat, I mean,
like a what?
like a cheat, like
No, you're
if
just
you want
trying
to.
to simulate an environment. Like you're just trying to simulate an
Okay.
environment. Okay, I want to, but then I can download. So in case you want to test an application that is not web-based and you don't have the mobile to test, you can use this to test.
So is it
So
only on application? Can
what
you
do
see
you
it on
say?
website? Like, can you see it on website like this one we are doing, or is it only on applications? Can you see it?
You can
The
use it
blue
for
stack
websites also. You can use it for websites also. But majorly, what we use it for majorly is for applications like
applications.
APK. So you'll be able to download the APK and be able to test and check for.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
All right. So do you have any other question from anyone?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Emmanuel. Yes, blessing. You
Yes,
can submit later. You can submit later.
yes. I know currently we are using linear.
Mm,
I was going through the curriculum for the class, so I saw Jira too. Are we still going to use that too?
we are not going to use that
Okay.
because basically we have an idea. Just have it, like just know linear very well. You'll be able to work with
Okay.
any management tool because
All right.
most of them are almost the same. If you can familiarize yourself with a particular interface now, then you'll be able to work on other.
All
I even
right.
use I even use Redmine at work, and I just come to I use Redmine. I'm very familiar with Redmine, but there was a project I need to work with, and they asked me if I can use Jira. Of course, I will not tell them I don't know how to use Jira because basically the application is just for you to report. So I was able to use it. I've not used it before. So you should be able to jump on an application, but don't rush things. Like I feel like what we QA or we want to do is want to try to get everything at once. No. If you are very familiar with the workflow of a particular, even when you are testing for, when you are doing your automation testing, if you are very, very familiar with, are very comfortable with a particular application and with a particular language. So if you want to learn any tools, like you'll be able to jump on it. That's just it. But some people, they want to learn Cypress, they want to learn everything at the same time, and they will not even get it right. So that's just it. And Samuel, you can unmute. Hello, Samuel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm very sorry. I created another bug. Please, can you check? 49.
I will check after the class.
Okay.
Possibly tomorrow, yeah. All right. All right, do you have any other question based on the class, based on the exploratory testing?
No, I do
And this,
understand. Just, huh?
Samuel, please, you can mute your mic. Yeah. So do you have any other question based on the exploratory testing? Okay, so like we have covered the manual testing aspect of the curriculum. We have covered the manual testing aspect of the curriculum. So next week we will be having a task, more like a project that is going to require us to input or to use everything we've learned so far on the manual testing phase. So it's going to be like a project. I want us to put 100% to it. Don't just don't just um, don't just do it like, okay, I just want to get it done. When we have a tax on our LMS, it's a promotional tax, of course, and you need to put your whole to it, because this is going to determine the people that is going to move to the next stage, as well as start the API testing. We'll be starting our API testing maybe next week, Friday, possibly, for the API testing phase.
Please, I have
So
a
if,
question
all right, you can
that
ask
is
your
related to
question.
what we're doing. It's about the LMS, that side.
Okay.
So after the task that we're given this week, I saw that I was graded but not promoted. What does that mean?
What is your grade?
54.
That means you did not pass. You need to read the requirements. That means the before you can be promoted, right? Your grade has to be, the requirement for the tax is 75. So if you see graded not promoted, then you need to redo your tax.
What if I do not have the time to redo the task?
Then you will remain in that stage.
Okay. Voila. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, Samuel, I'll check your bug 49 after this call. So do we have any other question?
Yeah,
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I think you just greeted me this morning, so I've not been promoted yet. I don't know if there is tax for this week.
No, there's no tax for this week. The next tax is going to be possibly next week, and it's going to be more like a project,
Oh,
and so you need to a project, like you will start, you have your test case, test plan, you will perform your everything we've learned so far will be combined in the project.
oh
So
wow.
just, yeah.
Sorry, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
How soon will this class be uploaded? Because I practically missed more than half of the class. I came in late.
Okay, I don't know. I will check with the program coordinator to help us to update it as soon as possible.
Okay.
All right. So I believe we do not have another question.
my own question is like a reminder, ma.
Okay.
Can you look at my task? Thank you.
Okay. Can you send me a DM again? Thank you. That's Victor Abi.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I will check it.
Okay.
All right, sir. All right. So thank you everyone for joining the call. See you next week, Tuesday. And your tax might drop earlier. Just know that you really don't need. I might drop your tax might drop earlier. So you just have to start doing it as soon as possible so it will not get choked. So thank you very much, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, bye.